Hello, everybody. Gary Brown again with Pivotal Advisors, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about generating revenue. Really tough to do in these COVID times, if you will. And if you're not protecting the revenue you have right now and trying to figure out ways to generate new revenue, your competitor probably is, and you're probably losing market share as a result of that. So in this video, we're going to talk about 6 tips for generating revenue. They might not all apply to you, but 6 things that you might be able to apply in your business. And the first one is protect your current revenue. Most importantly, if you've got stuff coming in and all your current revenue is leaking out, we call that the leaky bucket, that's a problem, and it's going to make it a hard proposition to maintain any type of revenue at all. And here's what I hear right now is us telling our teams, go out and check in with all of the current customers and make sure they're doing okay. And I can just imagine what that call looks like is the salesperson calls up, goes, how's it going? Oh, it's terrible on your side. Yeah, it's tough here too. Anything I can do for you? And there's little value in that call. So we have to be a little bit more creative than that because you're providing no value to your customer. They probably got that same call from 5 different vendors. What I'd rather have them do is be really proactive and say, Mr. or Mrs. Customer, this is what we're hearing is here's 3 challenges or 4 challenges, whatever they have going on in their particular industry. Here's what we're doing to help. I've got some resources. Would that be helpful for you? Boy, is that a way different call, and your customer is going to appreciate that much more. So don't just have the check-in calls. Let's be proactive and call them with information or resources or solutions or different things you can do with them. But let's not just check in. So A, protect your current revenue. 2, let's analyze your different segments of the business. There are a lot of segments that are just getting pounded right now. Hospitality and restaurants and bars and things like that are really struggling. There are also segments that are doing really well. Anybody supplying groceries, IT is doing a good job right now. A lot of parts of construction, healthcare is doing very well. How do we refocus our team on those segments and look at your own business and see which ones are you getting more opportunities in? Which ones are we able to have successful conversations in? Which ones are we actually getting sales in? Let's divert our attention there and take advantage of the markets that are doing well. It seems pretty obvious, but I don't see a lot of companies really breaking down their revenue or opportunities or pipeline by segments. But that's number 2. Number 3, get creative with your solutions. Don't just sell the same thing you've always sold. If you're in any type of professional services, readapt your professional services to help people through this tough situation. That's what we're trying to do at Pivotal. If you don't have professional services, but you have products, you can't hardly change what the product is, but you can get creative with things like terms, inventory or stock balancing types of things that you could do, support levels, maybe you up the support to help them through different areas, make terms, maybe you need cash, maybe you make terms where you give them a discount for paying on time or paying early or something along those lines. But you can get creative even if your product can't change that much. So that's number 3. Number 4, increase your activity. Almost everybody's experiencing a problem with close rate going down right now. They're getting put off, they're getting canceled, whatever else. You got to make up for that somehow. And the best way to do that is get your people more active. Up their goals for weekly contacts or number of new opportunities or something along those lines. But you have to do something to make up for the fact that your close rate's going down. So that's number 4. Number 5, I'm just going to call it trial and error. These are weird times. We've never been in these. Try some things. Bring it back. Say, did that work? No, let's tweak our message. Just try this. Did that work? And keep doing this and monitoring what's working and what's not, and find best practices and then roll it out to your team. That's probably one of the biggest things that you can do in tough times like this. But again, it's a proactive effort to be creative, think outside the box, and try different things and bring it back and reevaluate. And lastly, be adaptable. Everything is changing. What happened 3 weeks ago is very different than what's going on today. 3 weeks ago, everybody's worried about money. Today, a lot of people already have their PPP or other money, and they're trying to figure out what do I do with this, and how do I forgive it, and how do I invest it, and everything else. So be adaptable. Know what's going on in your market, and make changes to your offerings, your service, your support level, whatever else, to adapt to whatever's happening in the market. Don't be tone deaf to what's going on. Be really reactive to what your customer is dealing with right now. Again, all 6 of these might not apply. If I have one message for you in this video, don't stand on the sideline and let everything go by. You have to be proactive. You have to do something different, or your competition will, and you're going to get left in the dust. So get your sales team to do something proactive, do something different. Hope this is helpful. I hope you can apply this. If you need to talk it through or you have more questions, we'd be happy to talk to you at Pivotal Advisors. Just go to www.pivotadvisors.com, and we're always happy to have a conversation. Thanks for watching.